Impact.
What's up, everybody? It's Coach Trav from Impact Strength and Performance. Today I wanted to talk about speed training and specifically one of the myths, the common myth that I always hear from coaches and athletes, and that is when somebody believes they're training for speed, too often I see them training in a linear fashion. They're just running straight ahead, they're running track, they're running hill sprints, and so on and so forth. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's definitely an element of speed training that requires linear speed. But the issue that I take is that speed isn't always in one direction, especially in sports. In sports, movement is very chaotic. There's a lot of reaction. There's side to side, there's diagonal, there's rotational, there's linear. It all has to be trained as one if we really want to get to true sports on field, on court, on the ice performance. So one of the things that we do here is we make sure that we take an all-inclusive, comprehensive approach to speed, and we're looking at the three major planes of motion that we move, and that's sagittal, which is more of like a linear, frontal, which is lateral, and a transverse, which is going to be more of a rotational, right? And then we're going to work those planes of motion in chaotic and reactive-based training. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of examples of what those look like here, and I'll get back to you guys later. This is an example of our lateral speed, classic agility move right here. We're going to be using the band as a deceleration tool. It's creating a lot of tension, so it's pulling it back into the wall, and Vlad, my athlete right here, is having to stabilize under that high force, which mimics sport-specific movements. And then we're going to load them up, add some more resistance with the medicine ball. And I just see it's more of a frontal plane like I was talking about before, so it's more lateral based. So this is just one other way that we do speed in the lateral plane motion. And here's one more example of how we train speed here. It's more transitional, so we're working on a plant step in a lateral plane of motion and then transitioning into a linear speed. So again, looking at trying to get more sport specific in the motions that they're going to be playing with on the field, in the court, and whatnot. So as you see, they're going to be playing their outside foot in the lateral plane. They're going to explode up linearly, right? Again, sport specific, making the speed transfer well into sport performance, on-field performance. Get at me, Trav at goimpactstrength.com if you have any questions. Thank you.